I received a very nice message from somebody all the way from Singapore. Which is great. I'm really thankful for the message and the support and the time that you took to write down all that, and it really gives me motivation in what I do. But to quickly answer your question, the person was asking about how to get like stamina, because they get out of breath during taekwondo drills and sparring. So how do you increase your fitness and stamina? And talking, the person was talking about ellipticals and things like that and running. All right, this is my experience. Running is not the same as sparring. Like, people could get really tired of sparring, but then they could be great runners. And then there's people that are great at sparring and they last a very long time, but they're not that good at running. Even myself, I'm not that good at running, but when it comes to sparring, I can spar a lot, very long. So running is not something that I would recommend if you want to get better at taekwondo drills and sparring. Running would not do it. And then the elliptical is almost like the running. I wouldn't recommend that either. What I recommend is jump rope. Jump rope is one of the best methods, for building stamina that is relevant to martial arts is jump rope. And you see boxers do it all the time. Boxers run as well, but I would say the jump rope is the absolute most, like, one of the major exercises, cardio exercises, that is most like sparring, the way that you're supposed to spar. But as far as taekwondo is, they kind of overexert their energy a lot, so it would go beyond just the jump rope. To get good at taekwondo sparring, you would have to do not just jump rope, but you would have to do like squat jumps would help. Like squatting down and then jumping off the ground, squatting, jumping off the ground, and slowly build up how many you could do. So aim to do 50, and then eventually aim to do 75 in a row, and then eventually try to do 100 in a row, like squatting and jumping, squatting and jumping. You don't have to jump that high. Just squat and jump like an inch off the ground. Squat, jump an inch off the ground. Do that 100 times. Also, do a lot of kicking. I say if you want to get better stamina in sparring and taekwondo drills, then just keep doing those over and over again. Keep doing the drills. Keep doing the sparring, and then you're going to build your stamina. Because you're doing something, you're working on exactly what you want to improve on. Because the breathing method for sparring and the breathing method for these drills is not the same as running or doing the elliptical. Because basically, when you're doing all these taekwondo drills, you're moving your bodies in all these different ways and you're kicking all these different directions. It's not the same as just doing one same continuous movement repetitively, like running or the elliptical. It's something that's dynamically changing. So I'd say, if you want to get better, just kick a lot. That could be your cardio workout. Do like 100 front kicks, do 100 side kicks, do 100 hook kicks, do 100 roundhouse kicks. Just constantly kick, do a lot of squats, do a lot of jump rope. That's what I would highly recommend. Also like jumping and switching a lot. Like jumping, switch, jump and switch, jump and switch. Like switching the stances a lot. That will work your cardio as well. And, if you keep doing that over and over again, I'm sure your stamina will improve. It also has a lot to do with your breathing method. And you should get used to the breathing, what you have to do to breathe properly during these types of exercises and these drills. You should set a number and achieve that goal. Like, do a certain amount of kicks and just keep increasing that. So you do 100 kicks one day, next day you might want to try to go for 150. Next day you want to go over, go for 200. So a lot of kicks, a lot of squats, a lot of jump rope for 3 minutes straight, then increase it to 5 minutes straight, and then up to 10 minutes. So just keep challenging yourself to go longer. For jump rope, squats, and kicks are the main ones that I would recommend for specifically what you want to get good at. Alright, so that's my quick feedback on that. I'm going to keep reading this email and see if there's another question that you wanted me to answer.